Do you think you could train me to be an air hockey champion too, Nate?
I'll train anybody. I'll teach you how to play with your fucking mouth. I don't know. If you want to learn, I'll teach you.
Okay. Well, hey, I might take you up on that offer. Hello, caller. Welcome to Klout Court. How's it going this Thursday night?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Caller, why don't we start with telling us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll move on to your case. How's that sound?
Sure. My name is Nate Lemoy. I'm from Providence, Rhode Island, and I'm the #1 air hockey player in New England. I've been to 2 World Championships, and last summer I competed on the ESPN Invitational.
Okay, very nice. That's quite a resume, I guess. But caller, we don't really. This is not really like air hockey ESPN. Although Jerry, do you play air hockey at all? Hold on a second. Let me ask Jerry. Jerry, do you play air hockey? Or. Okay, Jerry says he doesn't play air hockey, but he's really good at that game, that skeet ball game. Jerry, how the fuck do you play skeet ball? Oh, he throws the ball with his mouth? That doesn't seem like it's possible. Whatever. Caller, what's your case? Frame it in a guilty, not guilty fashion. Of like, hey, vote me guilty if X, vote me not guilty if Y.
Okay. So tonight, in a 1st to 25 match with Sammy, who thinks she's better than me but isn't, she took me 22-18, but then quit before we reached 25 games. Is she guilty of quitting or not guilty?
Guilty of quitting or not guilty? Hold on, I don't quite understand. Like, how long have you known Sally? What's your fixation with the Sally person? Is she really good at air hockey too?
Yeah, we're neck and neck. We're competing for best player in New England.
Best player in New England. Okay, very nice. What is the pool of air hockey players in New England, by the way?
Roughly 4,700.
4,700. Oh, wow. That's a decent sized number of people. And once you become the best air hockey player in New England, is there like a United States World Championship Cup?
There is, and it's coming up in August.
Okay, and how well do the New Englanders do in that United States, like what do you call it? The championship. Do you guys arrogantly call it the World Championship, or do you guys call it something else?
It should be called the World Championship of America, but we call it the World Championship.
Okay. Very nice. Classic America. All right, let me ask you this. How well do you guys do? Do you and Sally compete in the World Championship of air hockey?
She hasn't gone to one yet, but I've been to 2.
Okay, and how well do you do in the World Championship matches, I guess?
Best I ever ranked was 26.
Let's hug longer gave gold. I will eat Sally and be unstoppable.
Okay, no more eating and cannibalism talk, please. But thank you for that gold National World Championship. Players don't wear cups in air hockey. Okay, so basically this person, Sally, is the #2 player in New England, I guess, after you. Is that what you're saying? Sammy, okay, whatever. Sammy is the #2 player in air hockey after you, is that correct?
I like big anime boobs gave gold.
Correct.
All my homies hate New England.
Okay, and you have some sort of rivalry, and what is the guilty, not guilty verdict then? That gives a little bit more color on this case. What is the guilty, not guilty verdict that you want Chad's opinion on?
Well, we were doing a 1st to 25, right? And she got up to 22 wins. I was up to 18. And then she walked out and I said, you're a quitter. You're a quitter. And she gave all these other fucking reasons. And I said, no, that means you're a quitter. You're giving up. That makes you a quitter.
Why did she leave in the middle of a match? I guess that's really poor form for somebody who's like
Probably
the #2 player. Well, how many times has that happened? How often does that happen in air hockey kind of etiquette? Is that a rare occurrence?
Fucking never.
Oh, okay, so it's a really bad etiquette. Okay, understood. Yeah. Sammy is #1. What's her reasons? Is it just because she's salty and she was losing, or was there more? Were you being
DKF 295
unkind?
Gave gold salty Sally.
No, I wasn't being unkind. She was actually up. She was actually up. Right?
But
she was way ahead of me. I was coming back. And with momentum to take it back, and then she quit while she was on top.
Okay, very nice. Okay, let's do this then. Okay, I understand the situation now. Probably not the best case in terms of, what do you call it, stakes, but we'll take it. Thank you for calling in. Let's do this. I'll reset the guilty counter on this one. Vote, guys. Vote guilty if you think Sammy, sorry. Wait, is it Sammy or Sally?
Sammy Jones.
Okay. Wait, what?
Sammy Jones.
Sammy Jones? And it's a she, you said?
That's correct.
Okay, Sammy Jones, vote guilty if you think Sammy Jones is guilty of being a salty Sally. Vote not guilty if you have no idea what's going on and just want to move on to the next case. He said Sally. This guy sucks at air hockey. This guy is salty that he was losing properly.
I'll play anyone in New England. Shit, dude.
Okay. Can we vote on him lying? Yeah, you absolutely can. Or vote guilty if you think he's lying and literally made this entire thing up, which would probably be the most likely scenario.
Google my name, Nate Lemoy, Lemoi. Read articles and shit.
Okay, how many articles do you have written about you at this point?
There's a few.
Okay, very nice. Caller is guilty of making
When
stuff up.
Code Flies gave gold he from New England, they both guilty for that.
Oh no, a lot of New England hate tonight. Are you a big Patriots fan? What do you think of the Patriots and what's his face? Is it Brady? I actually don't know too much.
I don't give a shit about sports.
Okay, but do you consider air hockey a sport?
No, but I'll say that just to go along with it because the fucking United States Air Hockey Association is trying to push that.
Okay,
not a fucking sport, it's a bar game.
What would you, as the #1 player in air hockey in New England, call air hockey then? Is it just a game, an activity? I don't know what you would call it.
It's a game. I just call it a game. It's just a game, not a fucking sport. Let's not be pretentious.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I appreciate that. You know what? Despite you coming on strong and basically pushing us off the front page, or maybe it's just the content, but you seem like a good guy, and you don't seem pretentious about your air hockey dominance, Nate, so good on you for that. It is neck and neck, though, on guilty and not guilty right now. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about this case that could really put it overboard? Like, is there any other backstory that would be presented if this was on ESPN 8, the Ocho?
She has a habit of walking out when she's on top because she knows that she can't sustain it. So there's a history here.
Okay,
and she
so
did it
she
in a
has
real
done
match
this
tonight.
before. She quit while ahead, should be disqualified and counted as a loss, right? Okay. By the way, was today's match any sort of thing related to league standings or something like that?
It was not, but it was in training for the World Championship.
Ah, I got it. So
serious
is she
business training.
If she's not going to the World Championship, isn't her main role to train you up, I guess?
Other way around.
What do you mean other way around?
I train her. I'm her coach.
You what do you mean you're her coach? Okay, this case.
Yes.
Wait, you said that she doesn't go to the World Championship though.
Yeah, but I've been raising her up to be capable of competing at that level. But I'm trying to train her on sportsmanship.
Okay. Nate Lemoy, the U.S. Air Hockey Association is disqualifying you for saying that air hockey isn't a sport. Oh no. Yeah, I would hide this stream from the U.S. Air Hockey Association. Let me ask you, Nate, one final question, because it is very interesting. I don't know if you're lying or telling the truth, but certainly very interesting. Who is the #1 air hockey player in the world at this point?
Colin Cummings, and he's the fucking GOAT. That guy's an air hockey god.
How old is the air hockey GOAT? I'm just kind of curious. And how old are you?
I think he's 22 or 23 now. He's been winning every single world championship for the past 6 years now, and I'm 29.
Okay. Is air hockey a sport where as you get older, it is like any other sport and your reflexes get slower? Like, what's the oldest person who's still in contention at that high level that you're at?
Late 60s.
Oh,
Mark
wow.
Robbins,
Late 60s.
Phil Arnold, John Stuckey.
I'm in my mid 60s. Hey, do you think, hold on a second. Do you think you could train me to be an air hockey champion too, Nate?
I'll train anybody. I'll train you. I don't even know where you are.
I'm in Chicago and I have no arms.
Are you fucking
That's the only
serious?
thing.
Chicago has
I don't
a
have
huge
any.
scene.
I don't have any arms below like the shoulder length level that I'm at right now. I have
You have no arms?
I
Okay,
have no
I'll teach you how to play
arms,
with your
no
legs.
limbs. I don't have anything underneath. Exactly where you see on the screen right now. So I would have to play with my
have a
beard.
head and a mouth, so I'll teach you how to play with your fucking mouth. I don't know if you want to learn. I'll teach you.
Okay. Well, hey, I might take you up on that offer. And you know what? Sammy has been found guilty of being assaulting Sally. So go ahead and share the stream with her. And you know what? And you know what? Definitely, yeah. Try to raise the level of the New England Ice Hockey Association. That sounds like a interesting thing, and you're passionate about
Question,
it.
sir,
And it's,
is there somewhere I can find a replay of this so I can send
yeah,
this shit to her?
just click into my profile, and there'll be a stream up afterwards. And Nate, if you want, go ahead and join the Discord at discord.gg/pow. If everything you're saying is true, we'd love to get a follow up on this and get more air hockey related information. It seems very interesting. And, you know, despite what people say in the chat, which is you suck and it's boring.
I can imagine the chat's fucking brutal right now, but I don't care. I'm having fun with you.
Yeah, that's good. Sally isn't even a runner-up. She's a fake. He's a liar. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, join the Discord if you can and provide evidence. And everybody else that thinks Nate here is lying, why don't you join the Discord as well? And you might be right or you might be wrong, but we'll see. With that, caller, have you found any value in your call today to Klout Court? Are you satisfied with your verdict?
I'm glad that the people have stood with my views.
Okay, very nice. Thank you for your call tonight and take care.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice night.
All right. Let's do this, guys. Okay, no more eating and cannibalism talk, please. But thank you for that, Gold.
It's safe out there.